EA Sports. It's in the game.
I've always been told that I'm too small, I'm not big enough, I'm not fast enough. I don't have what it takes to be the best and stay there. Sweat is necessary. Walter and Jerry had their heels, never being comfortable with just good enough.
It's right now or never! It's right now or never!
I prepare so no one can take what is mine. No one can replace my mind, my heart. Lombardi inspired me. And now our biggest prize bears his name. I'm older. Of course I'm older. That's the beauty of it. 16 years plus. Different level of wisdom, different level of understanding, different level of punishment. I want to live long after my records have fallen, long after my rings have tarnished. And whatever you got to do to make sure you chase your legacy every second of your life. Will you be remembered? How would you be remembered? Why wouldn't you fight for the greatest achievement ever? Leave your mark.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Jordan here and I am back from, it's been about, I'd say a week and a couple of days since I uploaded a video. And the reason for that is because, for me, people who live in the South, school started up August 20th, I think. August 20th, and since school started, I decided, I'm just gonna take a break of uploading videos. I did have a couple of videos scheduled to upload, I just canceled those because I didn't want to upload a video, because I did go back and listen to the commentaries and I did say I was gonna do such, so I just decided not to. So I am back. Today is September 2nd. It is 12:31 a.m. roughly around half an hour past midnight, and I am here with a commentary for you guys over our Madden 13 gameplay. Now, Madden 13 recently released, I think September 28th. That was Tuesday that passed, and I got, I'm a really big Colts fan. I like the Colts since 2005. Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Rain, one of the best combinations, quarterback to wide receivers. Marvin Harrison done retired. Peyton Manning got traded to the Broncos, but the Colts, they did get first round pick last year because of the rough season they had, and they were able to pick Andrew Luck, quarterback out of Stanford. And so I decided, I'm going to use the Colts, and I'm going to play against the Redskins because they got RG3 that you guys are looking at right now, number 10. And I decided to just do this little gameplay because these are the top two quarterbacks that were looked at through the NFL draft. And I decided, I'm just going to test it out. This is the first gameplay I actually played while I actually got Madden. I got it, I opened it up, I put it in, and I just looked at the outlook and everything else. I watched the intro to the beginning, and I just decided I'm just gonna use these two team matchups and, you know, see how good it is. I didn't really change much of like the settings, the difficulty, or anything like that. All I did was make it 15-minute quarters so that I can, you know, talk longer for you guys and, you know, actually give you guys a pretty good entertainment gameplay that you guys can watch. Now, this is going to be a 4-part series, which is I'm going to divide it through the quarters by first quarter 1 video, second quarter 1 video, and you know it goes out like that. So it'll be 4 videos of 4 parts. So you guys can look forward for that. And basically, what I'm going to be talking about in each part is different topics, anything that, you know, comes to mind, what I want you guys to know, you know, stuff about my YouTube channel, what's to come in the future, what I'll be doing, you know, since school started up, and how often, you know, I'm going to be uploading. But I'll explain my upload stuff, all that in the 4th quarter, because I haven't yet decided how I'm going to do it and when I should do it. So you guys can look forward for that in maybe, you know, the end of the series that this is. But if you guys want me to do like a special, you know, matchup of like your favorite team versus another team, on any difficulty, it doesn't matter, you guys can just feel free to leave a comment below and let me know. All the new viewers out there, you know, if you guys want to see a certain matchup, go ahead, just put it. If you want to see the Colts versus the Broncos, if you want to see the Cowboys versus the Patriots, if you want to see the Super Bowl rematch, Packers versus Steelers, you know, just go ahead and leave it in a comment. I'll be, you know, happy to do those matchups and give you guys. I'll also be uploading the Madden moments. Madden moments became famous, I believe, in Madden 2010 when they first did Madden moments. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But, you know, Madden moments has really been a big thing in Madden, and they're pretty interesting because they showcase a lot of stuff that happened in the previous NFL season and stuff that, you know, that you guys are able to do and, you know, change the outcome of what happened. You know, I didn't really look at these Madden moments, but I will be doing them, recording each one of them, uploading for you guys to see. And the thing is, the reason why I'm going to be uploading more Madden videos is because Call of Duty to me now is just plain boring. I gave up trying to get gameplays because, you know, since last year the game released in November, and to this day, since Call of Duty came out to this day, it's just that one thing players don't get. The game is not going to be fun if you're just sitting in a corner just waiting and waiting and waiting. The reason why I decided I'm not going to play Call of Duty that much, and I'm not really going to upload that much gameplay of it unless you guys want me to. I'll probably upload Call of Duty once a week, to be honest, because the game is just getting boring, and I don't want to sit there and actually take my time out to try to get gameplay. If I'm going to play the game, I'd rather just play for fun, you know, if one of my friends want to play, but I'm not going to sit there and play my hardest, you know, try to get you guys some good gameplays, no. So that means that the Road to Moab series, it may be canceled, it may not be. That may be the only video that gets uploaded during the week. Other from that, you know, you guys can just look out and see what happens when I upload. Now, what I want to talk about, you know, in this first part, I'm going to talk about my channel because this video is about 22 minutes, so I got a lot of things to say. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole thing, but you guys can stick with me to see what happens. So, basically, I started my channel off, I believe, around 4 years ago in the month of December. And what I usually used to do is upload, you know, small clip gameplays, usually, you know, from random gameplays from like Grand Theft Auto. I did a multiplayer shenanigan game where I just uploaded that. Then I uploaded Killzone of me doing a certain sequence out of a mission, turning the wheel, because I noticed that was a difficulty through the game because everyone didn't know what to do. And then I figured it out, and I actually went on YouTube and saw a couple of videos of where no one really, you know, knew what to do. So I decided to upload that. I uploaded a lot of Madden videos, NBA, and then the thing that got my channel really big was Madden 09 Superstar Story, where I did the Superstar mode in Madden 09, and I uploaded that. That video got around 27K views, which is really impressive. You know, I was gonna plan to continue doing it for Madden 10, Madden 11, Madden 12, but due to the fact that I believe, you know, that's just a one-time thing, I'm not really sure if you guys want to see another one because, you know, there's not much difference I could do to make them look not as similar as they are. But I do have Madden 13 in my possessions. All the other Maddens I do not have in my possession. So if you guys want to see that, I could do it. Oh, let me take that back. I do have Madden 12 in my possession also. So, you know, if you guys want to see those superstars, so that, you know, I could take the time and effort to actually do that for you guys. But Other from that, I basically started my channel. I was basically uploading sports gameplays, which is what I decided I was gonna try to use my channel as, because as back then in December when I created my channel, all I used to come on YouTube was to watch Madden videos, NBA 2K videos. Like the first commentator I actually watched on YouTube was Chris Smooth. I'm pretty sure most of you guys recognize him, the guy with auto tune. I'm not really sure if you guys know this, but he did at one point upload Madden videos, and that's what got me into wanting to upload sports videos. So I did that, and I eventually found another guy who uploaded Madden videos constantly, and then unfortunately he closed his channel down, which kind of sucks. He probably had other priorities to do in life. So I decided I'm just gonna start doing it myself, and I eventually did. Got a bunch of views. That put a big smile on my face. I was pretty happy. But other from that, that's basically my channel. Then I eventually branched out from sports, started going towards Call of Duty, because I seen that Call of Duty is the big thing on YouTube. I decided to give it a shot. Didn't work out. Got a couple subs, got over 1,000K. People supported me. I like that. But eventually, Call of Duty got boring, and it's gonna die out pretty soon. If Black Ops 2 isn't what it looks like, then that's it. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what people are gonna upload. Minecraft? I don't think so. Minecraft is gonna die out also. Don't hate on me for that, but that's how I feel. And now let me talk about Madden 13, what I like and what I don't like. So far, I can't say I don't like nothing, because so far the game is impressive. I know most of you guys are gonna say, oh, Madden's been the same for the past for the past 2 years, because if I've been playing Madden since 2002 when Peyton Manning was on the cover. I've been playing Madden on the PS2 all the way up to the PS3, and I've been loving Madden. I'm a big Madden fan. I'm a big NFL fan. I stated my favorite team is the Colts. Big combination back in 2005 with the Colts, Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark, Edgerrin James. Everyone was a big factor on the team, but eventually things happen. Players retire, players get traded, and that's what happened, the outcome. But I still like my team. I'm not gonna go to the bandwagon and start liking the Broncos. I will be watching the Broncos gameplay to see how Peyton Manning ends up. To me, in my point of view, this is it. If Peyton Manning and the Broncos go to the playoffs and they actually win the Super Bowl, that's my take for this year. The Broncos in the Super Bowl against any team. Any team with potential. My take is that the Broncos are gonna go to the Super Bowl. If the Packers, if they play like they did last year and they go back, it'll be a Broncos-Packers Super Bowl, or it'll be a Broncos-Steelers Super Bowl, because the Steelers, every year, they never disappoint. The Steelers are always on top, but I see it as a Broncos Super Bowl playing against either the Packers or the Steelers. That's my prediction. And if Peyton Manning and the Broncos do win, I feel that he's going to retire this year. If Peyton Manning wins another Super Bowl on the Broncos, he will retire. That's just my take. I think he's 36 years old. He's already had a neck injury, which neck injury in football is pretty big. Wearing that helmet, you don't want to get head-to-head contact with a helmet, because that can just mess you up. But back to what I was talking about Madden 13. I'm loving it so far. The intro, in the beginning of the game when you first pop the disc in, the intro was remarkable. I actually sat there and watched it. That was the first time I actually sat there and not skip it. But you guys seen it in there before the gameplay started. The intro, they didn't really do much to this intro. Madden 12, the intros was pretty nice. How they showed the team running out of their locker room. In Madden 13, they decided not going that take. The tackle system in this, I know every year they say, oh, the tackle system has changed. To me, it hasn't. They haven't done nothing. They just say that just so you can buy the game. The tackle is the same. The one thing that I know that they haven't fixed, this has been a problem since Madden 10, where you'll be chasing after the running back, and then you hit the hit stick button. You're close to him, you hit the hit stick button. You don't even go on to him. You just you put down and put your hands down. You don't even hit the player. You just you miss him completely, and that makes creates a big yard for the other team. And another thing that I noticed, now take note of this, every time the Redskins goes into that shotgun play where it's RG3 and I believe is Hulu Jr. Now take note of every time they go into that shotgun formation. Take note of every time they run the ball. actually sit there and count how many times they run the ball and watch how I adjust myself to know that that's the same play they're gonna run, and just continuously shut them down from that run. So just take note of that and watch that. Now back to what I was saying for Madden 13, that the changes that I see that they have and stuff that it didn't change. As I said, the hit stick, they didn't really change it because, you know, most of the time when you're chasing someone down, you hit that hit stick button, you don't really tackle the play, you just like dive off this completely out of nowhere. But eventually if you were to click square, you will automatically, it doesn't matter if you were like a distant to the right and you click square, you're just gonna magnetically just attach to that runner, you're gonna tackle him. But with the hit stick button, it's like you have to be directly in front of him to do it. I'm not really sure if that's the case, but if it is, then they really should change that, because I see that the hit stick is in the game so that you can hurt the opponent, you know, create big hits, highlights. But you know, that happens to me a lot. That's been happening since Madden 10, and you know, I hated it. Most of the time I don't even use square to tackle, I just use the hit stick button most of the time, because I always want to create that highlight play. And if some of you guys who watch my videos, my Madden videos, and you do know I did, you know, make a video of the big tackles, and I believe it was Madden 10. I'm not really sure, Madden 10 or Madden 11, I'm not really sure, but I did make a big tackle showing off some hit stick highlights and stuff like that. I will be continuing to upload Madden gameplays because I see that that's what brought my channel out, and that's what I'm just going to continue doing. Call of Duty is, to me right now, Call of Duty is dead. Black Ops 2 is what's going to be the Black Ops 2 is what's going to bring Call of Duty back to life, if it lives up to what it looks like. Madden 13, the features is nice. The AI, I noticed that with the AI, that all it did every year is either the scoreboard and everything is at the top, it's at the bottom. Every year they changed it from the top to the bottom, to the top to the bottom. They changed the color, they changed the way they designed it. That's all. They didn't really do nothing too fancy with it. Another thing, when you're on defense, and if you were to, you know, click that R2 button to look at your play and then select the highlight receiver, that feature is like, I'm not sure if it's completely out of the game, but you can't do that anymore on the defense. I tried it. I tried to highlight the running back, you know, select him as the star player of who they were gonna eventually try to run the ball to. I couldn't do it. So, you know, that's another thing that I see that's different from Madden 13 and Madden 12. I'm gonna do most of my comparisons between all three Maddens: Madden 10, Madden 11, Madden 12, Madden 13. That's 4 Maddens, yeah. So I miscounted. So that's another feature I see that they took out of the game. Another thing, I noticed that when you're shifting the linemen and the linebackers, that you all automatically, the D-pad is for that, the left D-pad and the right D-pad. The left is for the defensive line, the right is for the linebackers, and all the D-pads are for like the hot plays, you know. I forgot the name that they would say for it. It's not really for the audible, because you don't change up the whole defense, you just change up, you know, the defensive line, the safeties, or the linebackers. If, for example, if you were to, you know, want to put your defensive end in a QB spy, and, you know, make your left outside linebacker blitz in for him, you know, because of the defensive end won't be rushing in, he'll be in the QB spy. You can, you know, use the D-pads to control that and do that. You just go on the player, I believe you click triangle, and you will do that. And another thing I noticed that with the defense and those D-pad buttons is, you know, it's pretty quicker to actually pull it up and change the play. If you were notice that they're about to run, and it's like a couple seconds later, you notice that they quickly switch to a pass, you can hurry up and click it and just click, oh, back off, or play in coverage. Or you can just automatically click square and then click X. They're just gonna play man to man. You know, that's been there since Madden 12, and I noticed that that's a really nice feature for defensive players. And if you seen that right there in the background, I ran the ball, he tackled me, I got up, and he pushed him down. Like, you notice that stuff happens in the NFL, it's not gonna happen in a fight. But I noticed that that's been happening a lot. There's been, like, you know, player glitches where they get stuck in the floor and they're like turning around, just like cleats in the face and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, the techs out there at EA, they're gonna eventually notice these stuff. They're gonna get complaints to the forums, EA Sports. They're gonna eventually put a patch out to fix that. I'm liking that the rosters were actually updated. Like I noticed that Pierre Garçon, who was on the Colts last year, he is not on the Colts now. They actually traded him to the Redskins, I believe, sometime this year. I'm not really sure of the date, but he is on the Redskins. I noticed that, I believe, in the third or second quarter when they actually showed him sitting on the sideline, where I believe he scored a touchdown on me, and then they showed it. So the rosters are updated. The hit stick feature, where if you were to just use a hit stick automatically and you're not in front of the enemy, that's still not fixed. I'm not sure if that was to be fixed, but it's not fixed to me. New AI, as always. Every Madden there's a new AI. The gameplay looks pretty impressive. You know, the presentation in the beginning, it's nothing too fancy. They didn't really put all the effort in this one. Defensive plays, you know, quick audibles, quick formations. That's a big plus that I'll give them. You know, there's not much I can say about Madden 13 because of playing from one game. I'm just saying, you know, the stuff that I see and the stuff that I like. You know, I'm loving that the rookies, you know, their stats are up to par. Like Andrew Luck, this is I'm not gonna, you know, spoil the score or how many yards or how many things that he threw for this game, but I'm just gonna let you guys watch the whole thing. If you guys want to stick to it, stick through it. Listen to me sitting here talking about random stuff. And as you guys can see right there, they scored a touchdown on me. But you're gonna see what happens when I get the ball and how quickly I'm gonna retaliate to them scoring on me, because I was planning to blow them out this gameplay, but I'm not gonna say if I did. But stuff did happen. They did score a couple touchdowns. I did score a couple touchdowns. See. I did give you guys a little hint right there, but I'm loving the game so far. Breaking tackles, you're not breaking tackles. That's how you were in Madden 12, where you will break basically every tackle. You're not breaking tackles all the time. You're breaking about 1 or 2 tackles. The quarterback, whenever you're throwing a ball and you're with a quarterback, I say chances are for your quarterback to break a tackle are 0 to none. I've been sitting there clicking L1 when I see them blitzing. And I'm clicking L1. The quarterback don't even duck or nothing, because I believe L1 is the button to duck for the quarterback. And right there, you see I retaliated. I got a pass out to my tight end, and I scored. You know, a pretty long game run for the tight end, but overall, you know, it was pretty nice. I got my touchdown back. You know, I'm up in the lead by 3 points after I kicked this field goal. Madden 13, not much I can say after the first quarter, but I'm loving this game so far. Been playing Madden since 2002, as I stated back. My favorite Madden of all time would be... I would say... my favorite Madden would be 2005. I believe it was Marshall Faulk on the cover of that year. I'm not really sure. Right now I'm actually gonna Google that and see who was on the cover. Was it 2000? My favorite Madden is the one with Marshall Faulk on the cover. That was Madden. I can't really remember the date, so I'm sitting here Googling it. And right now I'm just trying to think of who's on the cover. Yeah, Madden 2003. That's my favorite Madden with Marshall Faulk on the cover. Overall, reason why, it's just remarkable. I remember playing with friends, two player on a PlayStation 2, owning, breaking controls. Not me breaking controls, but making them break controls. You know, they'll get mad, frustrated at playing, just throw it down. But Madden 2003 is my favorite Madden. After that, my second favorite Madden will be 2006. Dang. I'm used to identifying Maddens by the people on the cover. My second favorite Madden will be the one with Michael Vick on the cover. Yeah, with Michael Vick on the cover. And on today's Madden 13, it got Calvin Johnson on the cover. Megatron. If this Madden curse that people have been talking about since like forever, if this Madden curse is true, I feel sorry for the Lions right now. Their top receiver on the cover with the Madden curse being, you know, in the air, stuff can go down. So far, preseason, he hasn't got hurt. I'm not really sure if he played throughout the preseason because I don't watch the Lions like that. But if he does get hurt through a preseason, the Madden curse is in effect. The trainers, staff, everyone should be on the lookout. So I hope you guys enjoy this, you know, random talk of me just sitting here talking. Hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the series I'm doing, and stay tuned for, you know, the second quarter and the other 3 quarters of the gameplay. And peace out for now.